Let's be real for a second. If your brain was a hard drive, it'd be that sketchy USB stick from 2008, the one that works most of the time, but only if you blow on it first. You watch a documentary about nutrition, and suddenly you're Gordon Ramsay at dinner parties. Actually, seed oils are the spawn of Satan. But when someone asks, wait, why? Your brain does a backflip into a void. You stutter, you sweat. You say, well, I saw it in a YouTube video. Congratulations. You just lost all credibility. So here's the question. Why do we forget things we genuinely care about? And more importantly, how do we remember anything long enough to sound like we know what the hell we're talking about? Today, I'm giving you a memory toolkit so powerful, it makes Einstein's mustache twitch. Why your brain is basically a leaky bucket picture. Your brain is a rusty old bucket with a gaping hole at the bottom. Every time you learn something, from how to cook tofu without crying, to the subtle differences between psychopath and your ex, that knowledge gets poured in. But if you don't do anything with it, drip, drip, gone. Right through the bottom. Science calls this the difference between short-term memory and long-term memory. Short-term is like your brain's notes app, disorganized, full of random ideas, and probably contains something that says, buy more cheese. A famous study from the University of Waterloo found that 75% of newly learned information is forgotten within 48 hours, unless it's consolidated. That means moving it from the leaky bucket to your brain's VIP section, long-term memory. So why do some things stick, like the theme song to Friends, while others vanish faster than your willpower on leg day? Enter neuroscience, with a plot twist. Because unlike your phone, your brain doesn't have infinite storage. It only keeps what it believes is relevant. And guess what makes things relevant? Emotion, connection, meaning. In short, the things that make a great story. The memory toolkit of gods and slightly anxious humans. Welcome to the good stuff. I'm about to unleash 12 ridiculously effective, totally not boring memory methods. And no, none of them involve eating raw ginkgo leaves or becoming a monk. 1. Story sync. Turn facts into fire-breathing stories. The human brain is basically allergic to bullet points. Instead of remembering seed oils increase inflammation, your brain wants a tale. Imagine seed oils as tiny arsonists lighting microscopic fires in your veins while smiling sweetly like a vegan influencer. Why it works? Stories activate more areas of the brain. Not just language centers, but also those responsible for sensory processing and emotion. Try this. When learning something, instantly turn it into a story. Add a character, conflict, and a twist. Now you're the narrator of knowledge. 2. Time bombing. Master the art of spaced repetition. Cramming is like chugging 5 Red Bulls. Effective for 30 minutes, disastrous after. Instead, use spaced repetition, the technique of revisiting information at increasing intervals. This literally reshapes neural pathways. Real life. After reading something today, revisit it tomorrow, then in 3 days, then a week. Think of it like feeding your memory muscle a protein shake every few days. 3. Scent seal. Lock memories with your nose. Ever smell an ex's cologne and get hit with 400 emotions in 2 seconds? That's because your olfactory bulb is directly connected to your amygdala, the emotion HQ. So, if you want to remember something better, pair it with a smell. Tip. Study while wearing a specific scent. A weird candle works. Sniff it again before the test or big moment. Boom. Scent-triggered recall. 4. Multisensory mashup. Use all your senses like a learning DJ. You're not just a brain, you're a walking symphony of input. So don't just read. Listen, draw, move. Example. Listen to the audiobook while underlining the physical copy. Now you've got ears plus eyes plus hands equals memory overdrive. This combo turns just learning into deep encoding. 5. The Bruce Lee technique. Absorb what is useful, discard the rest. Bruce Lee said it best, be like water. Too often we try to remember everything, but real wisdom is selective. Focus only on the essentials. Strategy. Pick 3 key ideas from what you've learned. Summarize them in your own words. Forget the rest. It's noise. 6. Explain like you're drunk. The Feynman technique with a twist. Richard Feynman, Nobel Prize-winning physicist, said, "If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it." Take it further. Explain the concept as if you're a tipsy party guest. Slur it, simplify it, make it funny. If it makes sense drunk, you own it sober. 7. Memory mirror. Teach your future self. After you learn something, record yourself explaining it, just 1 minute. Tomorrow, rewatch and cringe at your nonsense. Then re-record with improvements. Not only are you solidifying memory, you're building your charisma bank too. 8. The shower principle. Leverage boredom for breakthroughs. You know how your best ideas come while shampooing your scalp or pretending you don't see that spider in the corner? That's your default mode network firing up. It's active when you're relaxed, and it helps consolidate memory. Schedule boring time. Walk, shower, do dishes. Then watch your brain whisper back what you thought you'd forgotten. 9. The party trick principle. Make it shareable or die. Trying memory loves meaning, but it adores usefulness. So make what you learn useful immediately. Turn it into a party trick, a joke, or a hot take you can't wait to drop in conversation. If it's not fun to flex, your brain forgets it. 10. Brain budgeting. You can't save what you can't afford. Your brain runs on glucose, sleep, and emotional sanity. Trying to learn new things when you're hangry, heartbroken, or 13 hours deep in a TikTok scroll? That's like trying to fill a bathtub with the drain open. Sleep. Eat. Hydrate. Then memorize. 11th. Anchor it down. Memory by association. Want to remember seed oils cause inflammation? Tie it to a vivid image. Picture little fire demons surfing in your arteries on Doritos? We remember visual absurdities better than clinical definitions. That's why commercials use dancing bears instead of bar graphs. 12th. Map it out, build your brain palace. You've got a house. Let's fill it with facts. Use the method of loci, an ancient technique where you associate information with locations. Want to remember steps to make a decision? Place each step in a different room of your imaginary mansion. Bonus points if your decisions wear sunglasses. Your challenge. Yes, you. Right now, I challenge you to take one idea you learned today, turn it into a ridiculous story, and teach it to someone. Anyone. Your dog counts, your mom, your mailman. Make it weird, make it memorable. Then comment below what story you made up. I'll read them. I might even steal the best ones. Like this? Smash that like button like it owes you money. Subscribe if your brain still works, and drop your weirdest memory trick in the comments.